It was a dark and stormy night, and Mary couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. She had always been sensitive to the energies of the world around her, and tonight, the air was thick with an ominous foreboding. Despite her misgivings, Mary decided to take the shortcut through the old abandoned amusement park on her way home from work. As she walked through the creaky gates, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. The wind howled through the empty buildings, and Mary could hear the faint sound of laughter and music, as if the ghosts of the past were still lingering in the shadows. She quickened her pace, but as she turned a corner, she came face to face with a figure that sent chills down her spine. It was a clown, its face twisted into a grotesque grimace, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. Mary tried to run, but her feet felt like lead, and she was rooted to the spot, unable to move as the clown lunged towards her. Just as it was about to grab her, Mary woke up with a start, her heart pounding in her chest. It was just a dream, she told herself, but the memory of the clown stayed with her, haunting her every step as she made her way home through the dark and empty streets. As the days passed, Mary couldn't shake the feeling that the clown was still following her, watching her every move. She began to see it everywhere, lurking in the corners of her vision, its twisted grin always just out of reach. Finally, Mary couldn't take it anymore. She knew she had to face her fears and confront the clown once and for all. She gathered all her courage and returned to the abandoned amusement park, determined to face whatever horrors lay within. As she walked through the gates, the clown appeared before her, its laughter echoing through the empty halls. But this time, Mary was ready. She stood her ground, refusing to back down, and slowly, the clown began to fade away, until it was nothing but a distant memory. Exhausted but relieved, Mary turned to leave the park, but as she reached the gates, she heard a faint whisper behind her. "I'll be back," the clown's voice seemed to say. "I'll always be watching you." Mary shuddered and ran out of the park, not stopping until she was safely back home. She knew that she had faced her fears, but she also knew that the clown would always be lurking in the shadows, waiting for its chance to strike again.